I'm sick of prep time taking 2 or 3 times longer than it actually takes to weld, but I know how important prepping is to getting a good result when you're welding. So today, we're gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna try and stick away from the die grinder and the regular grinder, and we're gonna try and do most of this with the torches. And instead of trying to cut it down to the bottom of the crack, I think we'll just use a torch and just torch the crack out completely, and then we'll put bottom backing plates in there and use that method for this repair, because I'm thinking I can save a lot of time on prep and still get as good or better welds. I'm gonna start with all the cracks that are spiraling off of these openings. There's 2 here, there's 1 there, and there's 1 here and 1 there. I'm working on a new skill, so it ain't pretty to start. Yeah, we'll prep them out a little bit with a grinder just to clean up some of that scale, but I don't know, it doesn't look great, but I think it'll work. We've got an assortment of strapping here. We'll cut down some pieces, attach this wire to it, and fish it in here, put it underneath there, and get this thing going. We're getting there. It's coming together good. Definitely save some time with this prep situation. Sure, I should get a gouger. One day maybe I will, but we're gonna keep on knocking it out. I was doing all my prep and all that with earplugs in, and I was doing some welding, and man, I hate welding with earplugs in. It just doesn't sound right. You can't hear how it's running, and it just doesn't feel like I'm doing as good a job. On this point in the frame, it has cracked here multiple times. There was already a weld here. We're doing it again, so we're gonna add some gussets. We'll get these V'd out, and we'll put that in back there. Hopefully spread out that load. I wasn't happy with the weld I was doing laying down at an angle, so we tip this thing up on its side, and we'll weld the top here and the bottom there, and then flip it over and then do the other side, and we should be done. All the welding is done. We've done all the cracks. It had to have been at least 10. This thing was in rough shape, but they're done. So now we will start pulling all our new lines through this U-trough and get it ready to mount back on the loader. Dad said he wanted it painted. I found some factory yellow paint. Some TR factory yellow paint. Doesn't quite match. Honestly, I don't know I think that might make him more mad than happy at this point, but too late.